Moving to new item number 5, which is R2590-13 from originally the consent agenda. That's quite a preliminary reading.
The resolution appointing Christine White to a vacant term on the Board of Zoning Adjustment.
I forgot who was it that asked for that to come on. Mr. Mock, would you like to take this subject, please?
Yeah. Right now we do have 3 new board members, and let's go back over this. This spot was currently vacant by Mike Hoyt. It was currently on the BZA, and Christine White has submitted an application to be to the BZA itself. They probably do have some questions about this, which I'm pretty sure most of us do. And that's about it.
So would you like to offer up the first question, sir?
Would I like to?
You said you have questions, like most others do. I'm just curious what your question is.
Oh, about the question? Okay. Well, first off, it's basically I know I didn't recognize this until Thursday, and mostly the new board members have no idea what is going on with this BZA right now, and I'd like to see either we table this to further dates. That would be one way, or go to a vote. So I can say right now.
Mr. Ertz.
Thank you. Having served with Christine White fortunately for the last 6 years, Christine White was a realtor in the city of Raytown. She's been a member of the Area Chamber of Commerce for over 10 years. Christine White was on the Planning and Zoning Commission and graciously actually stepped off that because she thought other people should be on there. Christine White, having served with her on the board, she doesn't always vote the way I would. I think she always gives it a great, fair mind when she's on there. I think she votes what she believes. I think that's the kind of person that I would like on the Board of Zoning Adjustment, and I think she has a great character for that. I make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion's been made to approve. Second. That original was made by Mr. Ertz. Second was made by Ms. Nelson. Still in discussion. Ms. Nelson.
I do agree with Alderman Ertz because I think Christine would be an excellent choice for this position. She has background in it, and I think she would provide the oversight that this that the BZA needs at this time, and would be very dedicated to it.
Mr. Josh Green.
As a new member of this board, I would really feel a lot better casting my vote if I had time to actually review some more information, not really to kind of have the vote of this importance kind of cast on new members in the first meeting that they have here. I think we'd all be a lot more at ease and a lot more educated if we had a little more time to look at the details of this before we approve this nomination.
Did you feel the same way, sir, on items 3 and 4?
No, sir. I'm just saying that I think if you give us a little more time to get more acquainted with the board, that we might be a little more comfortable and confident in making this decision.
I respect that. I haven't heard a date request of that yet, so. Mr. Jason Green.
I'd like to do a point of order here. I'd like to call the attention to City Ordinance Article 2, Section 2-36, Paragraph D. It says, all appointments to boards, commissions, and the like which the mayor is entitled to make and which require the approval of the Board of Aldermen shall be reviewed by the appropriate standing committee and of the Board of Aldermen, the same to be determined by the mayor unless such review should be waived by the majority of the members of the Board of Aldermen. Such review may, at the discretion of the appropriate committee, including personal interviews with the potential appointee. I'd like an opportunity to do such with Ms. White.
Okay. I still haven't heard a request of how long it's going to take to get that done. Mr. Joshua Green.
I think that until the next meeting would be a very suitable time.
Would you like to make a motion, sir?
Is there a motion currently on the floor?
Would you like to amend the motion?
I would like to, well, hold on here, Mr. Mayor, if I point of order, wouldn't we have to, since that's motions to approve, I can't motion to approve it 2 weeks from now. I would have to, that motion would have to fall and then we have to table it. if I am correct.
To move to postpone to date certain.
Postpone to date certain.
In that case, I would like to move to postpone it until the next meeting, which can someone give me the date here?
May 7th.
May 7th.
So,
Second.
Carry it over.
motion's been made to amend the motion to continue it to a date certain of May 7th, correct? Okay. Is there a second on that motion?
Yes, second.
Mr. Green, okay, thank you. We've got a motion and a second. Discussion on the amendment to that motion. We'll be voting upon the motion to continue it to a date certain of May 7th. In discussion, I will tell you that still fits with the plan. What we're trying to do was we thought we originally had a meeting set with the BZA earlier, and that would have required the meeting to have the vote tonight to happen. That's why we had on the agenda for tonight. But meeting on the 7th is not effective because the BZA has been moved to the 9th, so it works fine if that's what the board wants to do. Okay, Mr. Van Busker.
So, if we put this off until our next meeting, there will not be a problem with having a quorum available for that.
As far as I know, it should be fine. Should be fine with them. So again, the reason we had it on there was for the purpose we thought the BZA was going to meet earlier. That's why I wanted to vote tonight, but it's fine if you guys want to. I think it's important that everybody does their homework, certainly.
I just have a quick question, Mayor. Is there currently a quorum with BZA, or is it, like with this appointment, will there be a quorum, or is there already?
We currently have, where's John? John, we have 5 on the board. We have 2 current openings, and we have 2 that are in a alternate position. One of the alternates will serve as the current chairman of the planning and zoning committee.
There's 5, it's a 5-member board with 1 alternate. With the 2 openings, there's 4 members. So we're wanting to get them back up to the full 5 before their next meeting. Their next meeting is actually moved to the May 16th. It normally would have been May 9th. The problem, the issue would have been if you were right that we wanted it on tonight, because if it was on the 7th and there were questions, the packet for that meeting needs to go out prior to the May 7th meeting if that meeting was going to be held on the 9th. And so it's been moved to the 16th. So carrying it over to the May 7th doesn't necessarily create a problem because the packet will go out on the 10th, May 10th. So that would still work. It won't create a problem for the meeting as far as the quorum is concerned.
Right, thanks, sir.
We have 2 openings, 2 vacancies right now, so.
That was going to be my other question. Is there the potential of possibly having another person come before us by that time?
I would hope so. There are currently 3 candidates that I'm aware of that Franklin would have talked to. I've been able to talk to people this last week, but so we have 3 we'd like to talk to fill the second vacancy. Hopefully we can get them done in that time period, and then we'll put it back up. But the process on this is we typically provide you the application they have filled out, and then we ask that you become aware or reach out to that person, get familiar with them, and ask questions of any of us if you have someone, so that we're prepared for that meeting. Just with the application, do the review on that, and then if you have questions, feel free to talk. Mr. Asher.
I would say that to maintain continuity and to make sure we don't have a problem, if you're going to make a nomination, another nomination for the next meeting, you might get that out to the new members so they have the opportunity to talk to the person, and we don't find ourselves staying in the same position 3 weeks from now.
We'll do the best we can. We have the application in the back last Friday.
Question for you, Mr. Benson. And based on our conversation, I just want to, we've got 5 board members on BZA and 3 alternates, one of which,
We have.
Well, we got 3 positions for alternates, right? But we've actually got 2 of them filled.
That's correct.
But now, there was one of the persons that I asked about today, if they could sit in the meeting, potentially, and apparently she's had trouble making meetings.
Yeah, she
in
hasn't.
Position.
That person has not attended the Board of Zoning Adjustment meeting, I want to say, well over 5, but it's been at least 5 years.
And so do we have in place a process to try to replace her if she can't attend these meetings?
Yeah, that would be another appointment.
That's really why we put the one alternate anyway, as I recall. We'll put Kevin in that spot, as we weren't having the attendance. So Kevin wasn't that capable of providing the alternate.
Does the chair of the planning commission automatically become an alternate on that? Or?
No, the reason we had the chair of the planning commission was as an alternate, a person appointed as an alternate can go well over a year without attending any meetings, so there's lack of continuity. And where the planning commission members they may meet on other zoning issues, and so they have some familiarity with zoning issues in general. And so as an alternate, they kind of fit that role easier than having somebody appointed as an alternate that may need to attend a meeting once every 2 or 3 years. And so then that became problematic in the past, and that's why we went with the chair as the planning commission, as an alternate to the Board of Zoning Adjustment. We had talked to another member at that time, that Mr. Wilson was appointed as an alternate, another member of the planning commission who was not able to commit because of other family other commitments he had. So we've talked with other planning commissioners about that, and that's ideally where we'd like to fill the alternates is from the planning commission.
Now, if you've got a person from, and I'm just trying to qualify, this has nothing to do with the nomination, but if you got somebody that votes on something on the planning commission, can they then vote on something on BZA or vice versa?
Yeah.
In general, no.
You've never
That's seldom occurred.
Okay. Well, I mean, if they were in an alternate position and then that situation.
There's typically, something from the planning commission doesn't go to the Board of Zoning Adjustment.
Right.
That's directly, it may relate to the same project, but they're in different contexts. They're not given variance to something the planning commission has control over. As Mr. Wilson said, that's extremely rare.
Okay.
So if it did occur, that alternate would have to recuse themselves.
Okay.
Or may have to recuse themselves.
And so that the new members are aware in time, although obviously one of our members is busy reading the code, good reading. The BZA is a judicial function, a quasi-judicial function. It makes a vote that is the final decision within the city, and anything from the BZA does not come to this council. It would go on to circuit court if it was disagreed with. For that reason, I have my partner cover those meetings because we may, as a city, not like what was determined. The Planning Commission is a recommending body. All of their actions we've been, for the most part, from the growth management function that they have control over. Their recommendations we've been come to this council.
Okay, so we've got that. The motion has been approved. I'm sorry, did we vote on the amendment? We haven't even done that yet. Okay. Still want further discussion on the amendment. Ms. Melson.
And so the vote would be on postponing the date to a date certain of May 7th, and on the issue of appointing Christine White to the unexpired term of the BZA. Is that correct?
That's the way I understand it.
I think this is a vote on a continuing motion to make.
All right, so in the process of following due course, we had a motion already to make it, to put her in there. So should we vote that one down first then, or do we, because you got to amend? You're not really going to amend it.
To Chair, I don't think we're really amending that motion. I think this is a priority motion over this, asking to have this matter tabled to May 7th. And then
So does the original motion maker in the second have to approve that?
No, the body votes on this.
Mr. Mayor, the way I understood it, all that we were doing was making a motion to carry the vote over to the next meeting.
That's simple to say, that's all we're doing.
Continuing it to a date certain of May 7th.
You like the language of continuing us to a date certain of May 7th?
They're postponing consideration.
Ms. Emerson.
Yes, I was wondering, now is this, the vote would be on May 7th for Christine White, or also for anybody else that would apply?
The motion currently is offered to the Board of Aldermen in the name of Christine White. Mr. Ernst.
Yes, that is okay, and my motion would go at the next meeting, I understand all that. But at that time, another motion may come to fill another seat.
I hope so.
Yes,
so.
I think that, because I'm going to get some clarity there. Christine White would come forward, but that's all we can vote on that one.
Right. Everybody clear as mud? All right. We got a motion to continue the original motion of R2590-13 to continue that to a date certain May 7th as Board of Aldermen meeting. Read the motion, please. Read the call vote. Just call the vote. Call it.
Alderman Josh Green,
Yes.
Alderman Jason Green,
Yes.
Alderman Mock,
Yes.
Alderman Lightfoot,
Yes.
Alderman Nelson,
No.
Alderman Van Duster,
Yes.
Alderman Kramer,
Yes.
Alderman Asia,
Yes.
Alderman Emerson,
Yes.
Alderman Ernst,
No.
Okay, motion passes. Looks like that. So we've got on May 7th. I'm not aware of any other business to come before this body at this time.
Motion to adjourn.
Got a motion to adjourn the meeting with Mr. Burks and second by Mr. Kramer. All in favor, signify by saying